Hello everyone! This late June, I finished my 2.5 year work on Transhumance and finally released the game on itch and Steam. This was a major milestone for me, my first commercial game. I felt it was important to share what I thought of this experience, what I learned, and what I plan to do next. Transhumance was overall a positive experience, but not one without frustration. I regret starting the project too fast, with only a loose idea of what I wanted. Because of this, I went on a goose chase after some mechanics and plot lines that didn't make the cut, such as a second pet or stronger thematic around nomadism. Yet, it was unquestionably fun. I learned a lot, improving my skill in almost all disciplines of game development, from music to programming. I managed to find a good balance between work, personal life, and rest. This was important as one of my worries was that this project would burn me out and push me away from development. It also confirmed me that getting into game development was the right call, that this is something I genuinely like to do. There are quite a few things I learned, but there are two in particular that felt more important. First, there is a matter of how I worked on my concept. I realized I pulled elements from games I liked and combined them in a rather naive approach. For example, the camera in Transhumance was very inspired by the one of Gardy, my main inspiration. However, a static angle camera would have probably been sufficient for Transhumance and many aspects of the game easier to develop. To avoid this in the future, I will create a method that will help me break down the ideas from my inspiration and understand how to use them better. I also realized how subpar I was at making documentation, which ended up really limiting me. I did make game design documents, but I was often too hasty to fully complete them. Part of it was that I felt they didn't really fit the way I was working. I will thus create my own template to future projects, built on what I would have needed for Transhumance. All that to say, I have a lot of things to prepare in the future, speaking of which. Right now, I want to focus on smaller projects, ideally with the help of friends. Aside from participating in a few game jams, there are also small concepts I want to try. 2 fan games, minimalist text on genres, short-form visual novels, and so on. But I haven't given up on larger projects, only taking a step back to create a more solid foundation. For this, I made the Bingo. It contains 5 ideas for future projects, all still secret aside from a Transhumance sequel. For each, I list skills and research I need to acquire before starting development. Whenever finishing a research or earning a skill, I will reveal the card on the Bingo, and once I have everything, I'll start this project. I also intend to keep you all updated with the same rhythm of at least one video per season. Every time, I'll give a bit of an update on the Bingo as well. See you all soon!